Good morning, everyone. It is a fine morning. This is going to be uh, a very short thing today. Why did it make it smaller? I'm going to try to look here. Why is it making it smaller? Boom. There we go. I, some of their things don't make sense. What is this one here? If I do it, okay. I'm just playing with settings. I apologize. I So I've been doing a lot of my streams because I was sick over the weekend. I felt better yesterday, but I had a lot of stuff that I fell behind in. So I was getting all types of caught up and uh yeah, it check out the cat. He's losing weight. He is losing weight. But yeah, I had a lot of stuff I had to get caught up on yesterday. It was madness. I didn't even get home. I'll deal with that later. Um, Here I'm gonna put on. Where's Do Not Disturb? Where's it at? There we go. There we go. Hey Chris. Hey Simon. I Yeah. So yesterday was. I didn't get home till after 5. I know people wanted me to come on their streams. They were asking me, and I legitimately wanted to. Uh, but yeah, we couldn't do. I couldn't do it. I had stuff I had to get done. I actually feel great today. I got a lot of sleep. I got a lot of sleep over the weekend being sick. Um, I just stayed in bed all day Saturday, uh, a good chunk of the day Sunday, even though I felt better. Last night, I was expecting to have a late night last night, but I didn't. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll be doing a stream tomorrow because or at least in the morning, because I think I'm gonna have another meeting. I had a morning meeting the other day, um, but I have been getting rest. When I get sick, that's the first thing I go to because I just know that I won't get better if I don't get rest, or it'll take longer. So I always prioritize that over almost everything else. So I have been getting lots of rest. I just look like shit this morning because, yeah, I haven't shaved and uh, I normally like in the mornings when I wake up, I normally you know, like put on like a shirt that is, like a decent shirt and stuff like that. Yeah, I normally don't like just looking like a, as we say in the military, a bag of ass. But today I just made myself look like a bag of ass. I really didn't care. And I've been talking with family this morning. Um, oh my God, so much. Like, I'm not gonna turn the thing around because I don't want people to get spoiled. But like, there's all these gifts up here on the table that I have to wrap. I've got to start taking down my fall decorations and get my winter ones up. I didn't put the village up because I was gonna do something and it didn't work the way that I wanted it to. So I'm waiting right now to change things. So that's why if you guys are like, he didn't put up his village, and I haven't, but I do. Here, I'll show you. I do like that's the train station house that I have. So I do have my stuff here, and I am going to do it. It just uh, there's priorities I had to put first, so that's why it is as it is. This cat makes me laugh. Um, come over to Spawn's Live. If I go over to Spawn's Live, I will be late for my meetings and stuff today, so I won't be doing that. I love Spawn, but I'll tell him, I'll be like, okay, I gotta go, and then he starts talking about stuff, and it makes me late. Because I don't like being rude. It's just part of my thing. But yeah, no, that's why I'm not going over there. I love Spawn, and you guys should all, if you guys don't want to, if you want to catch this later and go watch Spawn, I really, really, cat, really. Look at this. He's right in front of the camera. Yeah, you're losing weight. Yeah. No, you're not going to be a fat cat for forever. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to go watch Spawns and then come back and watch this on replay, you'll never break my heart doing that. Like when people say replay crew, I love that because I know that that means you guys really, you really enjoy my content. I'm going to move this so it's a little bit out of our way. Now, if you're a member of the channel, you guys, okay, so you guys saw I put out the video yesterday talking about the motion, and that's exactly how I feel about that motion. In the Hales case, uh, but if you guys are members of the channel, you got an early look at the vet cocktails coming out this week. And I know some people, because I'm got some comments on it. So, but if not, that will be out later on in the week. So you just you don't get the early look. And also being a member, you do get 10% off to the Veteran Nation Foundation store. So you, there are perks to becoming a member of the channel. I'm finally learning about how to do these members only things. uh, you're just one on camera. You're just hamming it up. Um, how can you say I love porn? You just say it. Is that what you're saying? Why I look like shit? Oh, Marines, being around the Marines, I had my Marines introduce me to types of porn that I never knew existed. Uh, I remember they were like, "Sir, have you ever have you ever seen nugget porn?" And I'm like, "What is nugget porn?" And they're like, "No, before we show you, you have to guess." And I was like, "Okay, nugget porn." I'm like, and I'm coming up with all this stuff, and yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all what nugget porn is. Y'all have to guess. I laughed that they're also saying that me and Georgie are having an affair. Uh, Georgie lives in Kentucky. I live in California. Ain't no affair happening. uh, but I did say I was. She was like, "Yeah, Mr. Georgie or Mr. Wilburn finds it hilarious," and I said, "I go, no, we're not gonna. I go, we're not gonna. Chicken nuggets mean no sauce. Oh no, that's not what it means. Porn is an app where you find people something to do with poo poo. No, it has nothing to do with poo poo. It's actually nothing bad. It's just I'm like, this is a thing. Um, it has to do with a form of disability. I'll say that. Really, I've got the dog on me. I've got the cat in my way. D- You all didn't care about me 15 minutes ago. What? What do you want? But I told uh, Georgie, I said, no, post up that I am you and Mr. Wilburn's boy toy. That yeah, we're swinging both ways here. Nose to nose, my kitty is flat on. That's a good or thing. Um, but yeah, uh, so and that just shows you how spiteful the leeches are. Uh, that they have to just make up rumors. Got to make up rumors. Now, here's the thing: I was in the military. That's what people, the petty people in the military. That's what they do. So it doesn't bother me. Like they're not going to bother me by making up rumors about me because, look, I did 20 years of people doing that shit. It's gonna roll right off me. And of the craziest stuff, I'm gonna definitely own and be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. All because, it's insanity. What are you up to, Kat? Yeah, I'm not a prude. I don't really care about porn too much. Um, we've had Astrid on the show. She's a Navy veteran, but she's also an adult film actress. Um, Lovely person. I've had several conversations with her. Um, so yeah, she. Why are you so into sniffing me? You're so weird this morning. I did. I do have this. Hold on. I don't want to show the Christmas gifts because I do know I've got little ones who watch my channel. Yeah, the kitty was eating all of my plants, so I put some catnip. And I got to get more, and I'm gonna grow more catnip so that way he leaves my other stuff alone. Oh, we got Eric in the chat. Welcome, Eric. I see we got Tim in here. What's up, Tim? Jeremy hinted that something huge is coming this week. If it's what I think it is huge and it's hilarious. If it's what I think it is, oh, there's Georgie. That- I'm Georgie's little boy toy. Georgie and Mr. Wilburns. They both yeah, they both use and abuse me. Sorry, I'm listening. I got someone outside. I'm making sure no one's on my neighbor's property again. So it'll be interesting. Jeremy teases stuff, but I will say this. Jeremy does deliver. I try to tease stuff, and the only thing I haven't been able to deliver on is the stuff where they legally tell me, You got to wait on this." And I was having another discussion yesterday, and I was like, "Can I release this?" And they were like, "You got to keep waiting." And I'm like, "Damn it, I want to release it." But we're getting close. We're getting close. And oh, people are mad at me just for existing. Hey, Max Lab. Yeah, people are mad at me just for existing. Like, I was in at work yesterday and people are mad. I yeah, I've had been doing all these business meetings like super early in the morning because they're with people overseas and they all want to meet at like 5 in the morning my time. That's what sucks about being on the West Coast. Like, some of the other people that are working with my company, they are in like Eastern time zone and Central time zone. So it's not as bad for them. They're like, oh, 7 in the morning. Yeah, no problem. But for me, I got to be up 4:30 for a 5 a.m. meeting and I got to look, business ready for business. Thank God I'm a morning person though. Good morning, Mercedes. Where did we lost our overlay. There we go. I hate I hate that. See, they make everything so small on this, and then the screen is huge. Even though, like, if I should do a screenshot, it only takes up literally a quarter of the screen of my viewing. So that's why I have to read the bottom chat thing on my end because I can't. Where it puts it on the screen, way too small. I can see that there's writing there. I can't read it. I am way too old. But even when I was younger, I probably couldn't have read that because I wore glasses as a kid. In this eye, I've got 20/20, but not this one. This one, all kinds of fucked up. Uh, uh, but yeah, and I thought I'd get more comments on my analysis of the motion yesterday because so many people in DM were like, "No, that motion's going to be denied," and I was like, "I don't think so. I think it'll be accepted. We'll see." Randy Shockett's got to write a he's got to write a rebuttal, and I'm sure he'll write a good one. I just see it as that motion's going to be held because it's for the most part, it's reasonable. There were people who were saying, "Oh, that means the fleas can release it." Oh, no, 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 no. The judge, they don't take sides. Like when they do something, they really try to do it for the good of everyone involved. I do not see where they're going to do a motion that says Jeremy can't release it on YouTube, but the fleas can. It'll just be no, no one can release this from either side. um, the judge is not going to get into a back and forth at helping someone get better content. That's unreasonable. And if the judge did do that, I would say that would be an appealable thing. See, you can appeal case and you can appeal decisions. And motions, require decisions. And if a judge is unreasonable in a decision, that's appealable, and they can do that while the case is active. I mean, you saw that with the Trump cases. The cases were active, and they were appealing to the Supreme Court, and they were appealing to the Supreme Court and to the appeals court. Way before trial and whatnot. So yeah, I think others are saying it'll be denied due to the case being a civil, not criminal case. Yeah, I don't really see that. They do gag orders, essentially gag orders in civil cases all the time. Um, and I just think the judge is just going to be like, fucking cat. I think the judge is just going to be like, I don't want to deal with this. And that's why I think he's going to rule that way. Uh, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know why it said Pam. Oh, yeah. The YouTube app has the YouTube app and the Facebook apps have really messed up autocorrects. I've noticed really messed up. That's why I'm especially on Facebook. I'm not really a grammar Nazi. Um, I do laugh at people who are because Jesus, Kit. They get the same things wrong almost every single time. Like yeah, they will pick out there, and there, uh, but they will miss certain things. That's why I love Michael Malice. Michael Malice is a great troll. He does a show called You're Welcome, but he spells your Your, and he capitalizes both letters. He puts like there's no. Exclamation point or anything like that. Like, and when he purposefully put in like multiple grammatical mistakes, so when people are like, "It's your," and corrects that, he's like, "Why didn't you correct the capitalization? Why didn't you correct the punctuation?" Like, people do that shit just to feel smart. Um, and I find it funny because I'm not. I would much rather be smart than feel smart. And it's just like I would rather be lucky than good. Another philosophy that Marines taught me. Oh, he'll come and sit. He will come and sit. If I call this cat, he will come. But he just wants to move around and he wants attention sometimes. Then, like right now, he's got his back to me. He doesn't want attention. Gonna find a pair of jeans that fit. Well, good luck. I hope you find some nice ones. I prefer to use redneck ear. I'm being nice to him. The kitty's being a pain in the butt. It's actually a beautiful morning out here today. I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes. Uh, any questions you guys got? I haven't been doing live, so I want to jump on and do a quick, short one. Might be on later on tonight. We'll see. We will see. Mm. Actually, I got to talk with TC. We haven't been doing the normal Veteran Nation show, Veteran Nation Live. Um, I got to see, and I've dealt with that with Kid Gloves. They have a little, they had a medical emergency. I don't want to interrupt that. Treats work. Oh yeah. This cat does like his treats. He does like his treats. Um, yeah, I got to talk with my attorney's office today. We're doing stuff. Uh, so that'll be fun and interesting. Um, I'm pretty excited. Hold on, I want to show you guys. Uh, I got a Christmas gift early. I got a shark. I'm old when I'm excited about getting a shark. But I had like a Swifter type thing, and it does a good job. I would like to see a Veteran Nation Christmas special. That would be like the Star Wars Christmas special. Even like to participate? Well, let's do something like that, Eric. You let me know the day, and you know maybe we should do if someone's going to be live streaming Christmas in the Creek. Maybe we can do like do it for Christmas in the Creek. Um, I like those old like my family grew up with those old Christmas specials. I want to see Mikey dressed as Santa. No, you want to see me dressed as an elf. You want to see me dressed as the elf on the shelf that you can do all types of nasty things to. That's what happens when you're a boy toy. Uh, yeah, I used to love those old Hollywood Christmas specials. Um, yeah, maybe we should do something like that. Um, and I mean, we could even raise money for Christmas for the Creek or whatever. Uh, I got no problem doing any of that stuff. I think that'd be fun. Um, I could do Christmas karaoke. You know, uh, for a super chat, people could tell me, what song they want me to sing. What I'm really hoping for is a bread maker. I'm not the world's greatest chef or anything like that, so a bread maker where I can, uh, do stuff like that. What's this about an affair? People are saying me and Georgie are having an affair, TC. They're saying we're having an affair. And uh, Georgie's husband approves of it as long as he's involved. So I'm their twink third. You know what I want to get? Wear a Wally outfit. No, I want to get a Christmas onesie. You guys, I think you might be. If we do a Christmas special, I might get a Christmas onesie. We could raise money to help Jeremy with legal fees. That would piss them off. That would be, oh my God, that would be hilarious. That would piss them off. The only problem is That's gross. Well, it is gross, but that's, when they make these stupid poor Georgie. Oh, I agree with that. When they make these stupid rumors, oh, you know me. I'm not gonna run from 'em. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely happening. And I'm gonna take it to a third degree. Yeah. And I'm gonna say, Georgie came up with a new move on me. She calls it the Kentucky meat shower. Don't ask. Bread makers call stay at home wife. I can't find one of those. There's no good women out here, so I've given up. I'm just gonna remain single, and I'll live with that. But I do like having fresh bread, and if I get myself a bread maker, and I can do the dough and the kneading and all that, um, and I'll do stuff like that and have it kind of ready, so that way I can just throw a little bit in the bread maker, and then you know make my soup, my stews, whatever I'm making, and I just don't have to focus on it. Uh, we're about just a few minutes left in this, guys. I might, like I said, I might be back on later on today. I don't know, um, because you're too busy being a twink. I went as Gru last Halloween, not this Halloween. Last Halloween, We didn't really celebrate this Halloween. I was following "Come Play with Me" and Koopy. Tonight, I almost did last night. I just had shit I needed to get done. Being sick over the weekend put me behind. So, and I'll tell you, one of the things I'm working behind the scenes, I'm really working to do is I'm trying to get a Veteran Nation van. Um, I do want to eventually be able to take this on the road. TC, I've been wanting to get you a vehicle through Veteran Nation, either a van or whatever works for you. But something that we can slap the logo on is that when we go to stuff, it's almost like the news pulling up. Um, and we can. I've been single for 35 years. After I divorced, no good men. Yeah, it's tough out there, and especially where I live because it's so rural and it's all these tweakers. Come lay with us over my special event over at Miss. Where'd that go? I'll have to look. Ideas for a Christmas event. Okay, okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I get TC. Thank you for reminding. Uh, I have to send another thing to your guys. The fundraiser we started. We were doing really good. I know we got over 2,000. I haven't checked it uh, since last week actually because of being sick over the weekend. So I do need to check that. But I think a Christmas event would be good. What do I offer? Women cheese. Women love cheese. That's true. Women do love cheese. Um, some vehicle magnets. I can get those made up. But if if I get one, we got to come up with a name like the Mystery Machine. The Haze Bus. Let's give it a creepy name. Do you regret joining? I do not regret joining. The military was great for me. Would I join today? Not the way it's been the last couple of years. I'm hoping that Pete Hegseth turns things around. I know the things that I'm unhappy about, he's unhappy about. So, um, we'll see. Uh, yeah, we got to think of a nickname for for a Veteran Nation van if I can get one. You know, the Vag van. uh, when I was at the University of Toledo, one of the parents, the Wiggly Humvee above, one of the parents, they bought an ambulance and they turned it in the jambulance, and it's kind of like been sold a couple times, but all to fans of the University of Toledo Rockets, and they still have dialectic derelict. uh yeah, because I think having a vehicle where we can get around to do stuff, and because I really do want to get to events. Like, if we can get to Sturgis, I would love that. And maybe TC could make it out there if I'm going up there. Ugh, this cat. Um, but yeah, like, if we can get a Veteran Nation van or a box truck or something like that, because I'll literally make a studio in there. So when I take it on the road, I can hook things up, and there we go. Um, so that's my plan. Uh, I'm trying to think of more uh more t-shirts. I did think of one the other day. A t-shirt that says the VA says the meds are working, or the VA claims the meds are working. I'm still working on that one. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Um I vote for a Prius. No, it's got to be something that I can sleep in, because I'll pull into a national park, because I'll use it, like, especially if I'm bringing the little man along. I'll pull into a national park because he loves outdoors. He's a Boy Scout. So I do want something I could pull in, and my days of roughing it in the wild, you know, n- not my thing. I can make it to Sturgis. When is Sturgis? That's June, right? I think we should plan that, especially if I can get a vehicle. If I can get a vehicle, I think we should plan that this year. Take this shit on the road. But also, then, like, for those of you, I've had a couple of you be like, "Oh, you could stop here." I would do that. I would stop and meet you and, like, have lunch, and us film a video if you're up with that. But I like what you guys bring to the show. Watch the van life. Oh, I've watched a bunch of those. Um, and I've lived in my RV. Here, I'll show you guys my RV so you can get a look at. There's my RV out there. It's not clean out there, I know. I I've been throwing shit around outside, but that's my RV. It's a 40-footer, and I lived in that. I've even thought about, if I get a truck, if I can only get a truck, as long as it can pull that, I'll take that on the road. Absolutely will. Uh, it's just that's so freaking heavy. It really is. A Cybertruck. I will never drive one of those. Those look so ugly. Kanye West lives out here, and he's got a fleet of them, and he's got them all. Get a school. No, I don't see that might be a little bit too much. Unless if it's a short one. A short one I would do. Um, that's one thing I did learn about the RV. You can get too big. And this is where me and Brett love talking. He loves talking to me about, like, what we want to do, stuff like this place we want to go. So I do want to take this on the road. Maybe we could talk to Brett and Teresa into going up to Sturgis. That might be do like a whole meetup thing. I don't know. It's interesting. Not using the Tesla Cybertruck fake concern. I, I am. I've gotten more libertarian the older I get. Slug. TC, he's been working on me. He's trying to get me to go the libertarian route. But I, like, personally, I have gotten more libertarian. I used to be very conservative. Like, I used to be like Christian conservative, and now I'm like, yeah, I really don't care about a lot of the Christian stuff, at least as it applies to government. Wouldn't be the first short bus skipper has been on. That's true. That's true. The military, every bus is a short bus in the military. All right, guys. I do need to get going. I gotta get my shower and everything. But I will be back. We'll be back. You guys have a great one today. Uh, uh, and yeah, I'll I'll check you guys later. And as usual, thank you for being